at ringside.
Hey, keep it easy. Come on now.
Well, guys, let's go up to ringside. Ring announcer Craig Machad, the opening introductions for tonight's first bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Featuring first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 229 pounds, Jerry Lynn. From Green Bay, Wisconsin, weighing 234 pounds, Brett Stryker.
Coming down to the music, the punishment due. But I wonder if he's got the punishment due for Jerry Lynn.
Well, that's the opening bout. Ring announcer.
Referee for this match, Bruce Kreisman.
The ring announcer Craig Machad just announced this. Referee Bruce Kreisman will enforce the rules. Jerry Lynn is to battle with Brett Stryker.
You know, Jerry Lynn's been around. He's a veteran. He's wrestled all over the United States, Midwest, West Virginia, and he's also had success in Japan. Brett Stryker, a relative newcomer.
I have seen Jerry Lynn wrestle before in the past.
And we're set to go.
Both wrestlers lock up, collar and elbow hookup.
Ooh, clean break. How long do you think that's going to last, Lloyd?
Well, with Brett Stryker, you know that's going to last a long time until Jerry Lynn alienates him in the ring. Now they lock up again, collar and elbow. Jerry Lynn in control at this point.
What's he going to do here?
Oh! Jerry Lynn went for a forearm, and Brett Stryker ducked down out of the way.
He wasn't he was stretching out. He wasn't going to hit him. That's illegal.
He has a new man, Stryker, has some poison there.
Brett Stryker, very powerful individual. Now he's got an arm bar on Jerry Lynn.
Starting to work on the arm and shoulder of Jerry Lynn.
Quick reversal there by Jerry Lynn as he comes up with an arm bar of his own.
Drop to hold into a leg lock.
Good maneuver there by Brett Stryker.
Lynn almost reversed it.
Jerry Lynn is trying to figure out how to get out of this predicament.
The veteran goes to the rope. He knows where he is at all times in that ring.
Jerry Lynn grabbing the rope, breaking the hold. Now he's trying to shake some blood back into that left leg.
See, Jerry Lynn just said it. Luck.
Hey, we got a lot of antagonizing going on there. A lot of words thrown out.
That's right.
This is the classic psych out. The feeling out process in the match.
Jerry Lynn
taking on the crowd, though.
That's right, Jerry Lynn taking on Brett Stryker. Jerry Lynn is one of the fastest wrestlers I have ever seen, and he is making his debut in the NCWA tonight against quite an opponent in Brett Stryker.
Lynn is so fast that when he goes to bed at night, he turns off the light switch and he's in bed before the lights go off.
Referee Bruce Kreisman checking with Jerry Lynn.
Why does a striker have to wear face paint? I bet you I know why. He's ugly.
I think he wears it not only to psych himself up, but also to intimidate his opponent. So far, he's done a good job of that in the NCWA.
Hey, when you're from the Northland of Minnesota, anyone from Green Bay, Wisconsin needs to be painted.
Yeah, the Packers had a real pitiful performance against the Vikings, but the Vikings didn't fare too well against the Redskins next week, did they?
Well, Johnny T, for your information, the Redskins lost today to the San Francisco 49ers, so I think your logic has just been thrown out the window.
So what you're saying is the Vikings are just as bad as the Redskins?
What I'm saying is we should concentrate on the match at hand between Jerry Lynn and Brett Stryker.
I think that's a good idea.
Now Brett Stryker has got an arm wringer. Now he hammers down on the left shoulder of Jerry Lynn.
Illegal fists, I believe.
Hey, Lynn's going to need a lot of speed to get out of this one.
Those were forearms, not fists, Johnny T. As Brett Stryker drops down a knee to the back of Jerry Lynn.
Stryker's faring real well for his first time out here.
Fireman's carry by Jerry Lynn, a classic wrestling move.
As I mentioned early on, Jerry Lynn, one of the fastest wrestlers I have ever seen in the squared circle. Fans, don't blink because you're going to miss some of the top wrestling talent. And Jerry Lynn, he'll be the first one to tell you he's one of the most talented, if not the talented wrestler in all of pro wrestling today.
That's right. If you don't believe him, just ask him. He'll tell you.
Now Jerry Lynn in position.
What's he going to do?
There's an iron slip across.
Shoulder block by Striker.
Step over by Striker.
You know, I think Striker may hold the edge and power in this match.
Oh, what a maneuver there. Arm drag. Another one by Brett Striker, and out goes Jerry Lynn.
Lynn needs to recuperate here. Striker hit him with a barrage of moves. Now Lynn's got to take some time and get his head back together.
Brett Striker was very, very efficient in those arm drag takedowns. In fact, he threw Jerry Lynn down so hard. After that second arm drag, Jerry Lynn bails out. Now he's trying to regroup on the outside.
And look at Lynn playing with the fans. He needs some help here. He's not getting back in.
Well, Jerry Lynn just rolled back in and rolled back out. Now referee Bruce Kreisman has to start that count over again.
That's a good move. He knew he needed more time. So he went to 9, got in the ring, got out of the ring, the count starts over. It's smart wrestling.
The veteran Jerry Lynn definitely knows his way around the squared circle. Now he's back in the ring to go up against Brett Striker.
The face-painted freak.
Collar and elbow hookup. There's a whoop.
5 minutes. 5 minutes in this match.
A step over. Leapfrog. Looks like Jerry Lynn didn't get high enough, but he caught Striker in the face with a knee, and down went Brett Striker.
You know, that turned into a great offensive maneuver for Lynn, even though he wasn't trying that at the time.
Oh, backbreaker there by Jerry Lynn. And look at the arrogance, the defiant look on Jerry Lynn as he gazes toward the fans at ringside.
Yeah, I think Striker's going to need a chiropractor tomorrow after that one. And now what is he going to do?
He's not finished yet.
Picks him up. Oh, a face first slam right in the middle of the ring.
Lynn obviously going to work on the back and the neck area of Striker.
Hooks a leg in a 2 count. That move very reminiscent of Arn Anderson and his patented gourd buster. I thought it would be a vertical suplex. Jerry Lynn picks him up and slams him face first right in the middle of the ring.
You know, one thing about these guys, whoa, vicious chop, is these guys don't have much time to prepare for each other like they would for a normal opponent. It's off-the-cuff wrestling.
That's right. Usually, they're able to prepare for weeks, if not a couple of months in advance. Nice cross body by Brett Striker, but only a 2 count.
There, now Lynn's taking over.
Leg smash by Jerry Lynn. As I was saying, any normal bouts, wrestlers can prepare for each other in a matter of weeks, if not months. Tonight, they've only had less than a few minutes of preparation time, and it's got to play on both wrestlers not knowing who the opponent is going to be. I mean, they don't know how to prepare.
Just getting psyched up in the locker room. It just makes it real tough to know who your opponent is, what's going to happen. You could be here for, an hour or so before you're getting up into the ring.
But it sure makes for some interesting matchups.
That's right, and we do have interesting matchups.
Back at 1-2.
Good move by Brett Striker, but only a 2 count. Now Jerry Lynn picks him up.
What's he going for here?
Oh,
Neckbreaker.
the neck breaker. Striker is down.
He's been working pretty heavy on that neck and back.
What a lackadaisical cover by Jerry Lynn. He just laid on top of him, but only a 2 count.
I agree. He should have grapevine the leg at that point.
Now Jerry Lynn picks him up by the... Uh-oh. Sets him up. Oh, a power bomb. You've got to admit, what an arsenal of maneuvers Jerry Lynn has.
And a great bridge.
Striker squeaking it out, though.
You know, when you've been a worldwide traveler like Lynn, you tend to pick up a lot of moves.
Sunset flip. Striker's got him. There's 1, there's 2. But Jerry Lynn kicks him in the head to prevent the pinfall.
You know, Striker seems for every step forward he's taking 2 steps back.
Hey, he's holding his own, though.
I am very impressed with Brett Striker because he's in a tough match with a very quick opponent, Jerry Lynn.
He caught him there. He planted him.
Striker picked him up and just put him right down. right down the middle of the ring. Now there's the whip across.
Big drop kick. Striker likes to fly around that ring.
Now he hooks the leg. 1, 2.
Couldn't get him.
Almost a 3 count. Bruce Kreisman, the referee, had his hand inches away from the mat, and somehow Jerry Lynn able to kick out.
A little bit of a fast count, too, I might add.
Striker picks him up. That high vertical suplex, Jerry Lynn is down.
Hard-hitting, impact moves by both men so far.
Now Striker pulls Jerry Lynn up by the head. Nice snap there.
That wrenches the neck.
And Striker's finally dishing back everything that Lynn was giving him to him earlier.
The classic chokehold. You know, I think Striker's got his arm wrapped a little bit too low under the chin.
Fans, we're about 5 minutes into this match, the opening match on New Year's Night here between Jerry Lynn and Brett Striker.
And what a great tournament this is going to be. We got 9 matchups this time. We're going to have 4 matchups next time. The ultimate winner is going to be the #1 contender for the heavyweight title, and he almost had him there. I thought it was all over.
Pretty close. Jerry Lynn went flying across. Brett Striker caught him in a power slam.
New Year's nightmare. Doesn't Brett Striker look like he should be from a nightmare with that face paint on?
What a clothesline by Striker. He hooks the leg, but Jerry Lynn, the veteran, puts his leg on the ring rope and prevents the pinfall.
Like I said earlier, Lynn knows his way around that ring. He knows where he is at all times.
10 minutes. 10 minutes into this match.
At the 10-minute mark, both men in excellent shape, however. They could go hours if they had to, especially the added incentive to win this tournament.
I gotta admit, my watch must be a little slow. We are 10 minutes underway. My watch said 5 minutes, but ring announcer Greg Machot just saying we are 10 minutes through. Jerry Lynn just ducked out of the way. Striker went for the cross body, and he flew out. Oh, Jerry Lynn just flew over the top rope.
Did you see that, Kutzman?
What a maneuver by Jerry Lynn. He catapulted himself over the top rope and caught Brett Striker with a flying body press. Unbelievable.
And we're not talking 1-inch thick mats outside the ring. This is solid concrete.
The only thing on the concrete floor is the paint. There are no mats. There is no protective padding whatsoever. And Striker, he's hurt.
3 minutes.
And then capitalizes.
3 minutes remaining.
Still
in this
works on the
match.
back.
3 minutes.
He's got a focused attack.
Two count there by Striker. Now Jerry Lynn going outside. Looks like he's going up top.
This is his area, dude. This is where he excels.
He's on the top rope. Oh, he came down with a leg smash, but nobody was home as Striker rolled out of the way.
And I think Lynn's in trouble right here. Striker needs to move in, and he is.
A Striker kicking away at the midsection.
Whip into the ropes.
Oh.
Big splash.
There's a splash maneuver in the corner. Now Striker picks him up.
Lynn's needle's almost got to be on empty.
Spine busted, followed by a clothesline.
He nearly decapitated him on that one.
2 minutes
Shoulder up.
remaining in this match. 2 minutes.
Lynn, the veteran, got his shoulder up.
Yeah, it's been a back and forth match all evening.
Seesaw battle between these two.
Jerry Lynn fighting back now. He grabs Striker by the head. Oh, rams him into that corner turnbuckle.
Oh, you heard that one. I think they heard that one in Duluth.
Oh, flying drop kick in the corner.
And what makes that move so devastating, Lloyd, is that when he drop kicks him, he's got nowhere to go but to stay there. He can't back up. He's in the corner.
The aerial maneuvers of Jerry Lynn becoming very apparent in this match. Not only quick, but very talented. Now he puts Striker up.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
Go for here.
1 minute remaining. It's going to have to be something quick.
He's better go, yeah. The time's running out. Both men want this. If a draw, they're both eliminated.
Sets him up. A suplex.
That's gotta be it. Striker can't get up from this.
A great maneuver, the superplex by Jerry Lynn.
Ring the bell, Krutzig. It's over.
But Lynn is slow to cover.
He kicked out. I can't believe it. What's this Striker made of?
I think Jerry Lynn caught himself hard in
30
the
seconds
superplex
remaining.
because he was
30
slow to make the
seconds.
cover.
Small package. 1, 2, no! 2 3/4.
And they're both showing great determination and will in this match.
15 seconds. 15.
And going to the fundamentals late in the match also.
10.
Striker has a statement over there, but only a 2 count.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Suplex there.
3,
Will he have enough time?
1.
2. Slow count by
Ring the bell.
referee. Slow count by the referee. I can't believe it. Jerry Lynn had him. Slow count by the referee.
Dan, that's it. The time limit has expired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a time limit draw. Time limit draw.
Referee Craig announcer just made the verdict. A time limit draw. The opening match in New Year's Nightmare between Jerry Lynn and Brett Stryker.
And that's unbelievable because Lynn had him pinned. The referee. I can't